You're listening to That Home Loan Hub. I'm Zibuni Salimova, here to make home loans and property investing simple, smart and stress-free. Let's get you closer to your property dreams. If you're worried about what's going on in the world right now, and especially when it comes to your KiwiSavers, this is the episode for you. Listen up. Hello, Kunch.
Kia ora, how are you? Well, let's start with disclaimer. This is not advice on KiwiSaver.
This is not a financial advice. But what we're seeing is the trend with a lot of our first-time buyers. They're getting quite worried, especially when it comes to, oh my God, I'm buying a house soon and my KiwiSaver is tanking.
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
Yeah. So, KiwiSaver is quite a hot topic at the moment, as we all know, with a man in a country that has started a war with another country. So a lot of people are worried that it may hit your KiwiSaver. So, well, for me and you, we've already used our KiwiSaver to buy our first home. So for us, we're kind of like, I'm just not going to look at my KiwiSaver for the next 3 to 6 months, right?
Yeah.
But if you're going to buy your house literally next week or something like that, or within the next month or so, it's like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's break down into 3 categories of people that have KiwiSavers. People that will be using it in a short distance. So this is our first group of people.
Yep.
And they're the hot red traffic light people that I would, really put all of my attention to in this episode. The second one are the orange ones, like me and you. We don't need it for the next 30 years of our lives.
Less for me.
I'm just going to say 30. So, guys, the orange ones, don't worry about it.
Just park it.
Just park it.
Forget.
Set and forget. It is what it is. But my piece of advice here would be reach out to like us, we can refer you to our friends that do investment advice and they can review what sort of KiwiSaver you're in. I just did it myself a few days ago. What sort of fund I'm in, am I in the right fund? Am I socially responsible investor? Do I want to be investing into guns and war? No, I don't, so how can I be ethical about my investments as well? Even though I don't need it for the next 30 years. And that's why I'm placing you in the orange category, because you still want to be in control of that money to make sure by the time you retire,
you've got enough.
You retire with at least 500K more than what you have right now.
Correct.
So I would suggest go and reach out to an investment advisors or talk to us and we can refer you. And then the green ones, I guess they already have the KiwiSavers, they're retired and, they can do whatever they want with that. So again, reach out to investment advisor if you still got your KiwiSaver going. So let's return for a moment to our red flag category right now. So the first home buyers. My piece of advice here would be is if you're buying a house in the next 3 to 4 weeks, a month, you can actually do a KiwiSaver withdrawal form now to lock in. Like if you already have a house under offer, you can go to your lawyer now and you can do a withdrawal. And the lawyer gives the personal guarantee that they will hang on to your KiwiSaver and they will
until settlement.
Until settlement. And they'll pay it out at settlement. But you can do it now. You don't have to do it 10 days before settlement. So that would be my suggestion.
Yeah.
Is to try to go and get it out now.
Yeah. And generally, if you are going to use your KiwiSaver for your first home, our red light ones, you should make sure you're on the correct fund. So you should be on the low risk side of things, conservative side, rather than the high risk, high reward side of things. So definitely, if you're planning on buying a house soon or anything, definitely have a look at your provider and what fund you're in, but reach out to a KiwiSaver advisor or even to your provider. They've got advisors there. Some providers let you change your fund as well, so you can do that on the app and things like that. So make sure you just quickly log in, have a quick look to see if you on the conservative or are you on a high risk one? Yeah.
And if you're on a high risk and if you're buying a house in the next few months, I would suggest changing.
Even if it may not be the correct fund for you.
Yeah. Even if it's tanked a little bit, you can't risk waiting for it to recover.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Unless you're not planning on buying at a later stage.
Exactly. And it's really interesting about the whole KiwiSaver thing. I'm just going to divert here for a moment, as there was an article about how women are actually the ones that are getting the worst off results of the KiwiSavers, because often we don't pay attention to what fund we're in. We don't pay attention to the fees we get charged. And by the time we retire, we actually have 300K less than men.
Yeah.
So
I'm a prime example of that, because if I can compare mine to my husband, there is a huge difference. But also us as women, we took time off, right, to go on maternity leave and things like that. And that's when our KiwiSavers got paused or stopped or something.
Yeah, exactly. So I would highly recommend, if you're a woman and you're listening to this, go and check out your KiwiSaver.
Yeah.
Go and talk to an investment advisor, because this is important. This is your future. And you can't just wait until you turn 65 and go, oh, I didn't think of that earlier.
Yeah.
You know, this is your prime time.
Yeah, definitely have a chat to a KiwiSaver expert, or reach out to us and we can put you on to an expert.
Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you, Kunj.
Cool, thanks.
Bye. And that's a wrap on That Home Loan Hub. Don't forget to hit subscribe and join me next time for more property tips and tricks. Your next smart move starts here.